All right, let's look at our next spreadsheet. This is what it's going to look like when you're done typing it. Couple little formatting things that you've already done, which is bold. You've got a right aligned total there. Got some underlined. File name's going to be auto sales. All right, a few new things we're going to do today. First of all, I want you to go up to cell A1 and highlight by dragging over to C1. And we're going to go up here and go to merge and center. What that does is it takes 3 cells and combines them together to make one. And now you're going to type in a new label, auto sales. And make sure, go ahead and bold that. You can see that it centers across the span of the 3 columns. All right, notice these are units sold. This is not money. But we do want to make some formatting changes to these numbers. Because some of them are really large, we're going to format them so that the commas get placed in them because it makes it much easier to read. So we are going to go ahead and we are going to highlight all the way down to here. Even though these cells are blank, that's where our totals are going to be, so we want to have those with commas too. So we are going to right click, going to go to Format Cells. Under Category, I want you to choose Number. Make sure decimal places is 0. And right here where it says Use 1000 separator comma, put a check in that box and click OK. All right, you can see that all the larger numbers now have commas, so it makes it easier to do. And if you want to do that setting before you type it, the commas will be put in automatically. You won't even have to type them. Okay, the next thing we want to do is we want to look at a different kind of formula called a function. Now, we could do this the same way as we did the others. We could put equal B4 plus B5 plus B6 all the way down. But when the spreadsheet gets a little larger, that kind of gets to be kind of tedious and it takes a long time. So we have something called a function, which kind of shortens the process a little bit. The first thing you need to do, though, is you need to put your cell cursor, which is the black frame where you select a cell. You need to click in the cell where you want your answer to appear. That is where the function or formula is going to go. In this case, it's going to be a function. So you're going to go to cell B33. You're going to start off with an equal sign, just like you did a regular formula. But instead, you're going to put in the letters SUM. Doesn't have to be capitalized. And what we're going to do is we're going to put a range of cells. Instead of typing every cell individually, we're going to tell the computer that we're going to have a starting cell, and we want it to add all of the numbers from the start cell to the finish cell. So we're going to start off after the sum, we're going to put a left parenthesis, and we're going to put our first cell in our range. It's going to be right here. You can see it's the B and the 4 come together, so it's going to be cell B4. Okay, that's our starting point. You can see that it's going to go ahead, it highlights that. Now, to indicate that we're doing a range, we have to put in a colon. You do that by typing a shift and right next to the L key. Not a semicolon, but a colon. Okay? Now, the last cell in our range that we're adding together is going to be all the way down here, and that is going to be cell B32. See, that's where the B column and the 32 row come together. So we're going to put B32. And you know from your math class that if you have a left parenthesis, you always have to have a right parenthesis. Okay, so that would be your total for there. All right, so this is the formula. This is actually called a function. It's like a shortcut formula, and it's going to go in this cell right here. Okay? That means that we're adding from cell B4 through to cell B32. All right, I want you to try this one on your own. The only thing that's going to be different is you got a different range of cells that you're going to add together, but you're also going to use a function for that. So I don't think you'll have any problem. Watch the video twice if you need to, and you should be fine. Okay, that's all for now. Bye.